Oh yeah, we should be live now. Welcome back to the 10 Lions podcast. I'm your boy Jalani. This is episode 20. In this episode, we'll be discussing Halle Bailey and DDG's breakup. We'll also be discussing Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us Grammy nominations, and also be discussing Drake speaking on his real or fake friends and possibly playing super funny and hilarious games. Welcoming back to the podcast, the one, the only, Darius is back on the podcast.
Here.
Shout out to Darius coming back. Darius actually his episode holds the highest amount of views on the YouTube channel. Let's talk about it. Darius, how's it feel?
It's good. Life's been good. I mean, since that episode, me and Anthony, we talked. You know what I'm saying? We
Pieced it up.
We're brothers still. And
Fire.
we still have a mutual understanding between us, and still not as close as we used to be, but
Right.
we still keep in contact. And it's
Yo, DeWitt. I hope we good. I mean, I've seen him since then. I tried to hit him up to come on the pod and get a response back. Maybe his phone was out of service. I don't know what's going on. But
He be busy, man.
you know what's crazy about that episode? Mad niggas hit me or like hit us on some like, yo, y'all was foul for that. Y'all should do that off camera. I'm like, yo, if anything, I was getting cursed out the whole time.
Yeah, I got a lot of responses about it. It wasn't all negative for me, but I mean, I understand why people might have that perspective on it because it was kind of messy. But
Right, the truth will set you free though.
yeah, the truth will set you free.
But yo, Darius, how do you feel about general knowledge? As far as I know, you a smart guy. How do you feel about general knowledge questions?
General knowledge question, just like
It's just like an open, like basically like trivia.
okay, yeah.
So I'm about to give you 60 seconds to answer these random questions. We'll see how you do, all right?
Okay.
If you don't feel confident, just say pass. We'll keep it pushing.
All right.
Yeah. What is the largest country in the world?
Largest country, area-wise or population-wise?
Area-wise.
Area-wise, Russia or China? Russia.
Russia. What is the capital of Canada?
Ontario, Montreal.
It's Ottawa. I wouldn't even thought that.
No.
Which river is the longest in the world?
Amazon.
The Nile.
That was my second guess.
What country has the most islands in the world? Most islands in the world.
Most country has most islands in the world. Philippines?
Sweden.
Did not know that.
I didn't know that either. That's a fun fact. Who was the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
Okay. In what year did the Titanic sink?
1924.
12. Close enough.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad. There was some question on there. I wasn't even like that. Fucking Sweden got the most islands as a country.
I didn't know. I thought Sweden was one big thing.
That's a fact. I don't even know what islands they got.
No, I mean either. The more you know.
Yeah.
I just found out like the middle of Italy is like a bunch of islands too. My mom just went on a trip out there. I didn't know that.
Must be nice.
It's like no cars in that motherfucker.
So Halle, this is what the internet is talking about, so we got to cover it real fast. Halle Bailey and DDG's breakup. Apparently they just had a child. Their child is like a few months old, and they suddenly broke up. It was said that it was like mutual. There was no hard feelings. They're gonna continue to love each other. I think I got DDG's post right here. Dear friends and supporters, this is from DDG. After much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Halle and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together and the love we've shared. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other. As we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents, we cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your understanding and support. Thank you for the love and encouragement, DDG. What does that say to you?
I didn't even realize they had a kid together. A.
Okay. They keep down the hush a little bit.
Yeah, B. I mean, they're both like, I feel like they're both honestly on the same type of level of stardom, if you will. Like they both like beer.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
No way. Not even close.
I think so.
Bro, she was she was Black Little Mermaid.
Okay, and then what else you got?
What else? I mean, she's gonna have an acting career after that.
Okay, so she was a Little Mermaid. Good, but like
That's not a little beat, but
he's a California artist that I heard of from over here in New York.
Mhm.
And I'm sure that's not the only thing he's done.
Right.
So I feel like their careers were probably, they probably had like a symbiotic relationship with their careers where they both helped each other grow. Between marketing and I don't really know all the in and outs of their labels and their management and all of that, but I don't know. I just feel like I do know both of them. I didn't even realize she was a Little Mermaid. I thought it was like when I heard her at first. I was thinking of the other one. I was thinking, oh, she's old. Like how old is she? She's the older, but no, it's the Halle Berry, not Halle Berry. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, it was. I don't know. I think they're both still young. They both got a lot of career ahead of them, and I don't know. I think they're trying to be. I think he was to be posting that trying to be as professional as possible. But at the same time, if you're gonna try to be professional, just don't even say anything.
Right.
Try to be what it is, and the truth gonna set you free.
Well, what's funny is you said they had like even career and whatnot, but Joe Budden had this to say.
Distinguished panel is a question I've been asking myself for quite some time. Mm-hmm. Who the f is DDG? and why am I supposed to care about his thoughts on anything?
He's a rapper?
Yeah. I'm happy that they have broken up, so I don't get to keep seeing this name attached to this girl's name when I don't know him for nothing as a standalone. And for me, it's important to know people based off their own name and merit of what they have done. I don't even know enough about her. Like, I'm not her demo. Right? I'm not her demo either.
That's what I'm saying. But so how you gonna?
Every time I see his name, it's attached to hers, and it's typically in some type of clout chaser fashion. So that makes me look at him a different way, and hopefully I get to look at him a lot less now that they've broken.
Nah, see, Joe's a hater. I ain't gonna lie. Joe Budden's a hater. Old nigga. Listen,
oh, shit.
He just did the double-sided coin shit.
Okay.
Where, I never heard of her shit. I never heard of his shit, but I'm gonna take his side. I'm gonna take her side because his name's always attached to her. In my
he said he doesn't hear much about her, but he's heard about her. Like he only hears about him when it's attached to her.
And his algorithm on what he sees on his feed, and because you're an old nigga with kids, you should be seeing the feed about the new Little Mermaid. You're not gonna be seeing the feed about what's popping in the new music. I found out
Is he popping in the new music,
bro? I mean, I just pulled up his catalog, so like I just went to my library to make sure like
he got the receipts.
Yeah, I got the receipts. DDG, I got one song in his.
Okay.
It's with Kevin Gates feature. That's how I got put onto him. Because Kevin, he one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I fuck with Gates. So then we go to DDG. He got some good songs. But I ain't gonna lie, like he got a couple features. He's got.
But are they popping songs like
this? Thug on
there's good songs, and are they charting songs?
Charting songs.
Who's he signed to?
But so you're gonna base an artist on whether they're good or not, whether
their success.
I know, and that's weird for me because if you're gonna do that, then
like Little Mermaid was like you kind of like brushing past Little Mermaid. That was like 100 million.
I'm not trying to brush past it. I'm saying that I've heard of DDG based off of his music, and he's from Cali. I live in New York. Then I have like Cali connection stuff. I live in Cali and shit, but I heard of him through his music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know he was with her until this all happened.
So you disagree with Joe Budden, basically?
I'm just disagreeing with Joe, saying I just think he's a hater. Like, okay, so you heard of her for whatever reason, and it's not the same situation with Keke Palmer or her baby daddy, where she was on stage with Usher and it was an issue because why you making an issue about it? This is my job to be on stage with these people, and who are you?
Right,
it's not the same. It's not the same thing. To me, I see them as like, all right, so maybe she got a little more clout because she went the Disney route and got a movie. But to me, he's making his own music, and it's impressive to me to find someone originally, like authentically,
right,
from across the country just through their music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that.
Yeah, I mean, DDG is not like a well-known, but if you ask anybody that was born after the year 2000 who DDG is, yeah, they know who DDG is.
Right.
He may not be that nigga, but they heard of him.
He's on his way.
You know what I'm saying? They might ask you who the fuck is Joe Budden.
Right. Yes, and no. Musically, yes. Rap-wise, yes, they probably will not know who Joe Budden
is. It's
is.
really a new generation, bro. Right. It's like, think about it. It's motherfuckers that's born literally after 2000. That shit blows my mind. Born after 2000, that's in the NFL.
They're like 20, yeah, 20
that's
something.
in the NBA or that are in like these major labels, and they young kids still, you know what I mean? They don't got a lot of them don't have the perspective on a lot of people that we may look at as, oh, they kind of paved the way, or they were like laid the groundwork for what rap and hip hop is. Because yeah, Joe was hard back in the day, but now he just sounds like a bitter old nigga. I don't know.
That's a tough take. That's a tough take, Joe. But I understand it. I'm trying to find.
And he gets his money off of playing that card, playing that role. And I mean, so it is what it is. But
you're gonna ruffle some feathers when you play that role. That's all it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it's shit. You're gonna ruffle feathers either way. So pick your poison.
Oh yeah, this is it. So now we gotta dissect what you was just saying, because you said that it wasn't like a Keke Palmer and her man. Like her man was basically just hating.
Yeah.
On the fact
that he really broke up with her based off the fact that she got hugged up with Usher on stage.
Yeah. That was some insecure shit.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Rapper DDG and Little Mermaid actress Halle Bailey have decided to go their separate ways. They also have a child together. And I talked about it before, how some men will weaponize having a child with a woman. Having a child with a woman is to some men a bigger commitment, because if you divorce him, you don't have to ever see him again. But if you have a child with him, you have to, co-parent, and you have to facilitate visits. And she's a small child. You're going to have to talk to each other. It's like what Offset told Cardi, "You my baby mama, I won." Some men consider this a win. I'm able to be in your life whether you like it or not, and I didn't have to marry you to do it. His response to her success with The Little Mermaid was a serious red flag. When she got the huge opportunity to play the first Black Little Mermaid, instead of him just getting in the background and just being supportive, he was writing diss tracks and making little slick comments about her and her co-star. And just, there was rumors and speculations about him being in contact with his ex-girlfriend at the time. Like, he almost overshadowed this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for her. Because I don't think he could handle that level of success falling on her and not him. Not all men have the emotional bandwidth necessary to thrive in a relationship where the woman, her career takes off before theirs does. The woman is more successful than they are. So I'm not going to say I saw this coming, but I will say there were some red flags.
Okay, so I mean,
some perspective.
Yeah, it's perspective from her side of the coin.
Okay.
On the flip side of the coin, yes, a man could weaponize a woman if she feels like she's naive enough to let him do that. But if you have a woman who will not let you weaponize a child against her, she has the rights to do that against the man more than you have to do it against her. She doesn't have to put you on that paper.
Right, that's a fact.
On that, you know what I mean? So you don't. That's the rebuttal to the first part of her argument.
Yeah.
The second part of her argument
sounded familiar.
So you don't know what's going on in their relationship. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Right. Like it could have never been a healthy relationship to begin with.
That's true. You know that's a possibility.
I don't know what diss track she's referring to. The one song that I know of his is "Love Myself." Right.
That's clearly not
Can't
it.
Love You Till I Love Myself. Oh, it's a banger. I ain't gonna lie. Right. Maybe he was talking about her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's
is this track.
He maybe he realizes, yeah, I don't have the emotional intelligence or what she said, the emotional bandwidth or whatever the hell she called it, to deal with a woman that's more successful than me. That's hard for a lot of men to transition and do. It is, because it's not usually like that. It wasn't like that before. You know what I'm saying? Men were the breadwinner, and women were the home providers, the home givers, the home takers, the
providers, yeah.
You know what I'm
or
saying?
like
the homemakers, the support
cooking
system
and
at home.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now that's changing. So like, of course, with the evolutionary processes, it's going to be hard for a lot of dudes to take that what seems like a back seat in a relationship to do what needs to be done in a relationship, because it's symbiotic. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta yin and yang it.
Right.
And if you're not able to do that, then it's not gonna work. The women nowadays are a lot more strong, like more independent. They're stronger. They can do things that their grandmothers couldn't do. You know what I mean? So like, if you're not prepared for that, don't know how to cope with that, it's gonna be hard. That like bolsters what she says, but still you don't know what was going on in their relationship.
Right.
And he could think they're broken up now.
Yeah.
Hopefully amicably, and they can co-parent at the same time. But she has the power in that. So the ball's in her court, really. You know what I mean? If he wants to fight to be in his kid's life, then he can. But I don't, from what it seems like, I don't think they're gonna have to do that. They have they have the funds to make it so that it's not about who's getting the Pampers this week or who's watching who.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that is paid for. So I don't know. It's a different. She's not wrong. She could be 100% correct. Or Haley could be the toxic one.
Right.
And he just isn't. Like, she always throwing it in his face how she's more successful or whatever, and that makes him feel away, and he doesn't.
That's a different perspective.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know what those conversations is like. You don't know what was going on between her and the co-star on the Disney. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what was going on. He might have seen some cities. How many times you seen your partner's friend or someone that they were calling their friend doing some shady shit? You try to alert them on it.
Right.
And a lot of times they'll look at you like you're the bad guy if you don't have a strong trust between your partner.
Right.
If they trust you though, then they might, take a step back and try to look at it from your perspective, and if they see what you see, and then, but
it's all speculation at this point.
It's all speculation.
Hopefully it doesn't get any more messy. I mean, it already got a little messy because DDG had some words for Joe Budden.
Yeah, of course he did.
DDG said, I don't be tripping about the girl saying shit because I'm used to it. It's all up, but you niggas with platforms going to get a response for sure. Then he pulled out the pump it up, went gold after 20 years, you old bitch, I'm on you. So he's just getting messy. He said, niggas got 30 years max of life left and speaking on a relationship of people the same age as your son. You don't take care of. I hope you forget to take your magnesium pills.
Your magnesium pills. You said he got a bad heart.
That's OD.
Listen, Joe had a couple of bangers like maybe 5 years ago. I forgot what songs it was. Like lyrical shit.
Right.
That's the thing. Like a lot of the music isn't about the lyrical shit. It's about the beat and the wave, and if you can catch it, and if you know what I'm saying.
How it makes you feel type
shit. Right. So, and Joe, that's never been Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, yeah, I do think he might be a little bitter about how the game, you know what I'm saying, he sharpened his skills and did all this lyrical shit and taught himself all these triples, entendres, and did all these fucking lyrical games to now be looked at like subpar, like that shit don't even matter. Like that hurts. That definitely has to fucking hurt. Yeah. So don't act, you know what I mean? Like
even if subconsciously.
Yeah, like even a nigga like Nas, he just dropped the album, right? Nas is the god, but he just dropped the album and it did numbers. But then Eminem dropped the album with some fucking all types of demonic shit on it and all types of like, he was lyrical on it too, but he's able to draw the attention with all the fucking
controversy.
With the controversy and shit. So it's like it kind of sucks. It's a double-edged sword. I think Joe's a little bitter, and I mean he uses his platform to voice that, and it is what it is. But I kind of feel for DDG. I ain't gonna lie, just cause like.
I mean, hopefully you go put in a new song, make a Joe Budden diss, or
that would be fine. Set off like an old versus a young generational shift. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully, and that could tap in to see if he's with the shit musically and whatnot.
Yeah, because let's go song for song. Joe and DDG.
Hopefully, Joe Budden has him on the podcast, and then they could chop it up. Whether it goes left or not, that's up to them.
Right.
Classic. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us.
Not like us.
Under Grammy nomination consideration. 5 different categories. So I believe it was like Song of the Year, Video of the Year, Performance of the Year, like all types of different shit like that. How do you think that'll? Do you have any predictions about that? Do you think he's gonna like sweep it? Do you think he's winning 1 or 2? Do you think he's winning any of them at all? What do you
When
think?
is the end of the ballot? Like when's the last to put in? Cause you know, you don't know what the hell someone's going to drop between now and then. And I think all those nominations and stuff is weird. Like how they're.
I don't know when the deadline is.
Right.
But I just know just know the likelihood for someone to drop a banger that's bigger than Not Like Us between now and the Grammys is like slim to none type shit.
Yeah.
But not like I would be surprised. I don't know. Like Drake has the line where he says, Kendrick just opened his mouth, someone give him a Grammy right now or whatever. So it's like, and that's like kind of true because he's got mad Grammys.
Yeah, he's a writer. He won a Pulitzer, right? Like we know this. Like Kendrick is he's deep with the lyric. He's one of those that like kept the lyrical shit alive.
Right.
But like,
and then he came with the bop with the Not Like Us, so he did like both of those.
Yeah, he's able to do it. So yeah, I could see him sweeping it, but at the same time, not to sound like a hater, but
what happened?
He ain't, bro.
What happened?
Where you been, bro? What took you so long?
But you know what's crazy? I hear you making that point, but isn't that more reason why he should have lost the battle? If he's ghost, if he's not even around like that, and not like Drake is always dropping, so it would make sense. That's like someone, if it's basketball or football or whatever, someone that's constantly playing football, constantly playing basketball. If somebody just come off the court hasn't played in a year, you should cook him.
Right.
So it's like that point is kind of crazy.
If it were the same sport, but it's not. We know it's not the same sport.
It's
not the same. Basketball and anything physical is not the same
as rapping
and writing with the pen. We don't know if Kendrick's been writing in the lab for the past, or if he really just been chilling and hiding for the past 6 years with his feet up.
Right.
Like I doubt that though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you think he's been writing all this time?
I do think he has. I know he's got the creative mind and the genius to where sitting and doing nothing is not what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like even if he's out and about, he's doing something. So like I do respect the fuck out of Kendrick creative genius. I don't want you to get me wrong here at all. But I just feel like he knows what's going on in the industry. So what triggered this? What made you what set all this off?
They said that first person shooter was the one that set it off because they were saying that they was bigger than like Cole and what's it called and Drake was big as the Super Bowl.
So
Cole said the big three line.
Right.
And that triggered the fuck the big three. It's
so,
just big me.
And so like what in that makes you feel like so you separate from them too?
That's how he was feeling. And then he went and showed it. Unfortunately, because honestly, I was rooting for Drake. I'm not gonna lie. I was rooting for Drake. I was rooting for Cole. Cole fucked it up. Fucking dropped this and started apologizing for it. Who told me that? I don't know. Honestly, now looking back on it, it was probably a good idea because the way that freaking Kendrick went about with Drake, shit, I would have hated to see that happen to Cole unless he was on the same time. But clearly, he's a freaking monk in New York City on a bike.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Cole Van, I was kind of surprised when he dropped that 9-minute drill shit. Cause I didn't think that he wanted to do that. I just felt, because I understand, like, why are you saying something now, Kendrick? Like, you really gonna feel away now, bro? Like, we give you props. You been out of the way for all this time. We give you props, and now you got something to say.
But don't remember what you said about Halle Bailey and DDG. Like, you never know what's happening behind the closed doors or whatnot. Because like the industry is a shaky place. Drake, as you saw, at the same time as the Kendrick shit, mad niggas came at Drake because they was like, he's really like a fake person or persona or whatever.
So it just made me think, like, so when the whole shit set off, I started going back and looking like what songs these niggas have done together.
Okay.
Right? I love Bad Bitches, That's My Fucking Problem. Who had a better verse on that shit, bro?
I'm gonna go with Drake. Me personally.
But they let Kendrick finish it off. I had the same opinion as you, but I see why they let Kendrick finish it off. Whatever.
Right.
Then what's another song?
Poetic Justice.
Like why these are all good songs. What I don't understand where the contention came in. Was it with Control? I want to murder you niggas. I want to make sure your fans never heard of you niggas.
Yeah.
Like, that's what. I don't know, bro. It must have been some shit behind it.
I mean, honestly,
it makes me feel like it was about women with the way Drake came out his BM saying that the kid was Dave Freeze. That was some bullshit.
Right.
But like,
and then that was him taking the personal route. That's what made him go the Meet the Grams route.
Right.
So it's like it kind of is always.
Then he fueled
it's him responding more so than him coming out of nowhere with it.
With I don't know, bro. It just it all not seem like a marketing scheme, but like.
So it sounds like you don't like when Kendrick doesn't drop, and then when he does drop,
I like when he drops authentic shit. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel. I mean, it did just how fast he dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
But
hell yeah, nigga Drake dropped it in 30 minutes. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, nah, I do. I listen. I would still bump. Not Like Us. The radio bumps it. It's crazy. Like it has that same type of effect that Hit 'Em Up had with Pac back in '96.
Mm-hmm.
So like, Ether didn't really have that like same like. It had the effect in the rap industry in the game, but
right. But you can't play that in the clubs.
Yeah, exactly. So like, but Not Like Us, you can. They dancing to on the TikTok and all that. So
right.
Shout out Kendrick. He made a banger. He did his thing. I mean, the pedophile allegations is crazy.
Crazy.
Because especially with the shit we're going through now with fucking, let's see, we already got R. Kelly in there.
Mm-hmm.
Got now Diddy in there.
Mm-hmm.
The Giselle Maxwell with what's his name? That shit just went down. They keeping that all hush hush.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's weird, bro. If everybody is a pedophile, then who's I don't know who's to blame? Is the people paying the pedophiles? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it people protecting the people paying the pedophiles? Is it who's the fucking blame? Are they really pedophiles, or are they just saying shit to be able to
boost the ratings and shit?
Yeah, to boost the ratings and to pull a card on you in case they ever want to get rid of you because you're not moving how they want you to move, or you're not producing how they want you to produce for their budget for the fucking quarter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because it's wicked. The music industry is wicked. It is. I believe it is. I believe there's like a lot of like.
Well, I don't know. I just don't know what's gonna happen next because Drake's made posts alluding to the fact that there's he's gonna win in round 2, and Kendrick's posts with the Super Bowl that there is no round 2s.
Right.
So I don't know if Drake's gonna drop another diss. If he does, I don't know. It's got to be some shit, or just don't. Because honestly, this it don't make sense to keep doing this.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a year for the boy.
It's been a hell of a year. The whole Super Bowl shit's crazy. I mean, yeah. What are you gonna play the Super Bowl, bro? You gotta bring somebody out. I feel like you gotta bring Wayne out.
Everybody bring somebody out.
You gotta bring Wayne out.
I think it's only right that he brings Wayne out, but he don't gotta bring Wayne out.
But I feel like I know Wayne's not even a Saints fan.
Right? They were killing him with that. Like
Wayne's
he's a
Packers fan. Wayne's a cheesehead. But I don't know. I get it. I understand why Wayne was upset. Shit.
Somebody said there was like
that Carter 3, bro. That Carter 3 when that
okay.
shit dropped when the hurricane was down there. That's it. That song. There's a couple songs on Carter 3. Carter 3 is probably top 5 albums for me. But Tie My Hands. Shit, it's basically a song about the damage that the hurricane did down there.
Oh
like
shit!
How, like
might have to go back and listen.
How the government like didn't fund them. It's a good song.
That'd be crazy.
Like, I know Wayne really feels it. Like it's really from there. He really.
Yeah, he definitely reps New Orleans like to the fullest.
Yeah. So I hope he does right.
They were saying that speculating rumors was passing that if Kendrick Kendrick would bring out Lil Wayne, and then Lil Wayne would bring out Drake. What do you think about that? For the Super Bowl.
And they shake hands and make up.
I guess so.
That'd be a good one.
You respect that?
I would respect that.
No, fuck that. That weird ass. I would be.
What they do?
Yes.
They go out there and they bring out A$AP Rocky and they perform "I Love Bad Bitches." That's my fucking.
A$AP Rocky got fucking beef with Drake too.
See, they all just make up. I don't know why they beefing. Riri?
Yeah.
Riri got them beefing?
Just because on Drake's last album, For All the Dogs, Drake randomly was just coming at Riri. Just saying like.
What he said?
Just say mad anti this, anti that. Just mad wordplay about anti. That's her last album.
Oh shit.
Saying that the sex was average.
I ain't even peep that he was coming at
Yeah, you gotta go back and listen to that because that's all Rihanna like this is. And it's just like, what do you, that's a question like, why the fuck? Huh?
He was coming at Riri with that?
Anti this, anti that. Yeah, like yes, sir. Yeah, then he said like the sex was average or whatever. When like on Anti, she like sex so good, it's amazing or something like that. What was I don't know. Yeah, that one, that hit, that classic. Like he was like just for no reason. It's like it sounds good, but it's just like if you Rihanna mans, you got to step up for Rihanna, or you not Rihanna man for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I didn't even know they was beefing. So it definitely has. See,
ASAP can't come out there for that.
It'd be about I don't know. It'd be about the women. It'd be about the money.
Right.
It'd be about the power. And shit. Honestly, I don't know. Drake's ain't got a lot of pulls. Look at the nigga 4 bats. I never heard of that motherfucker till Drake dropped that shit with him.
He was new, so it made sense.
He had one song before that.
Right.
And then Drake dropped this shit. Now he's on tour, global viral. All right, cool. So like, and there's a list of people that he's done that for. It's the Drake effect. Like we know it.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. But it's like, it's a fact when you bring it to the table. Obviously, it's definitely relevant. But it's also like, okay, but now what? Because now when the people that you have quote unquote put on or whatever turn on you and come at you, can you be that Thanos? Can you take on that challenge? Can you step up to the challenge, step up to the plate?
I feel like, I mean, I don't know I don't know the nigga personally, so I can't speak on how he does business or how he does shit. But I mean, like what I see a lot of people talking about how people that he's done bad is like, what's the I love making on or Tuesday, the dude at the club going on a Tuesday. How he did that shit with him, how he kind of like did it wrong on the rights for the song type shit, or like said he like gave him a deal and like kind of snubbed him on the back end of it, but he gave him a choice on whether or not. So like I don't know, the stories I hear it's all like fucking TikTok news, right? Because we're never gonna get like actual news on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I don't know. I feel like it's not just him because he's signed to a label too. You know what I mean? It's not just Drake himself. Yeah, he has his own label, but he's signed to fucking Universal too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
it's all business.
Yeah.
Or business being mixed with pleasure and whatnot.
Right? So and Drake still dropping music. So like that's why I'm like, it's not like he just lost. He's still making money. It's not like he's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. But it's like I hate when people do like Dre Black would say like I don't even know. He was basically saying like if you lose a beef, like your career's over or whatever. Like that's not necessarily the case because like with Jay-Z and Nas, neither one of their careers was over. Right. Most times your career is not over.
Yeah, Jay-Z still.
Yeah, Jay-Z the billionaire.
Still jigger, yeah, like.
So it's just like your career not gonna be over, but the damage is done, like type shit like that. Like you can still because he's dropped mad songs at this point. Drake has dropped mad songs after their beef, but they don't hit the same, and B it's just also like you can't get that Not Like Us out of your head to like have the same Drake effect.
Nah, that's a fact. He might have killed the Drake effect, or at least like damaged it in a way.
Right.
Especially with the streets, with the certified artists. You know what I'm saying? The street certified or the American street certified. I really put it like that. That's the way I viewed it when he kind of said, "You're not like us." Like with the people he brought out on that West Coast set, like that's what he meant. You're not like us. And the reason I don't like 100% agree with that is because he was born in Canada. His dad's from Detroit or some shit. Like all right, so whatever. He's Canadian. You're not like us. You don't understand the American plot of being an American black man. All right, fine. I'll accept that because I believe it to be true. Like it's not the same.
Right, of course.
Being a black man growing up in Canada, yeah, you looked at it differently, like as other, but that society is completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not as it's not engraved racism into the
right. That's society, a fact. That's a fact.
What I'm saying into the statutes of it. So I don't know. It's interesting to see how it'll affect Drake's future in the career in the future with American artists. Right,
that's a fact. I mean, last thing I heard was that one of the last things. You never know what Drake's gonna do, but like I heard that he said that he was gonna drop a joint album with Party Next Door.
Yeah, and it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, nah, Drake, I still fuck with you just because either they do really fuck with him or they still believe in the Drake effect. They still want, you know what I'm saying, PCs on what's left. You know what I'm saying? So he's still gonna I believe he's still gonna do shit and make money, and this is gonna be an afterthought 5 years from now, 10 years from now. But it's still gonna be one of the greatest diss songs ever.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And hopefully Drake can top this type of like record and whatnot, because Drake is known for the hits. Kendrick's really not known for the hits like this.
Right.
So it's like, honestly, but there was the joint at the beginning of his Not Like Us music video where it's like, I don't know, it was like a preview to a new, like to an unreleased song or whatever. Whenever that shit dropped, that shit can go crazy, because that was like, it was like another West Coast vibey song. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped it yet, but everyone just gotta tune into the Super Bowl, basically.
Yeah, and I believe in some shit. He definitely gonna drop some shit before it, just to have content for it, especially with he set himself up to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To have the platform. So now's his chance. Take it. No, I mean, not that we won't listen to your old music, but we like to hear some new shit too. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Kendrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Not mad at it.
Hopefully he don't just
Drake had some words for his friends, whether they be real or fake. He had a message recently.
But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up, they might try to hold funny with you, they might stab you in the back, they might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization, wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes you know what
Yo, he was. I feel like he was in his bag. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, he drunk.
He was in his bag. No, like, that's what I'm saying. What is? I don't know. It's eating him. I think it's eating him a little bit.
It might be. It might be. I don't know what's going on with 40 and with his management team. All them weird cases Kendrick was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Drake got enough money to keep shit hush up if he wanted to, but I don't know. He gonna come at the nigga team for the drug use and shit. Everybody use drugs.
That's a fact.
Everybody use drugs, bro. A lot of this just come from the West Coast, bro.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. He just needs some time to pass. He needs to just stack up, make the new album. Yeah. Make sure it's better than For All the Dogs, because that had mixed reviews and whatnot.
I like For All the Dogs. They had some party bangers. They had what I expected that from Drake.
Right.
Is what I expected from him. He always drops with Drake. Not always, but like he caught me off guard a couple times. The Hotline Bling shit caught me off guard. You know what I mean? But
in a good way or bad way?
In a bad way. I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" Like,
you don't fuck with Hotline Bling?
I get it. I didn't at the time. Now it's sketchy.
Yeah,
you know
okay.
At the time, I didn't really understand what the play he was going for. I thought he was trying to like target the American audience more, but with that, he just like went global.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, all right, you got your money, so. You realize that the money's not just in America. You can sell out tours anywhere. Like Kanye selling out tours in China, right? All right, so.
Yeah, how you feel about Kanye?
I think he's
a unique individual.
He's intelligent. He definitely has some type of disorder.
Okay.
Probably like a bipolar disorder or something.
Sounds valid.
He actually said that, right? I'm pretty sure he said it on his.
That sounds. I feel like I've heard that.
Album cover is "I'm sorry, I'm bipolar."
Facts.
Right? Or
that's
sorry.
right.
Yeah, right.
With the mountains.
Yeah, with the mountains. It was a good little short album too. But not that discredits him or any of his work or anything he says. But sometimes you gotta take what he says with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? You just like either read between the lines or just like realize that his brain is elsewhere and he's saying something else. You know what I mean?
So I asked this, I don't know if you saw, but I asked on the last episode that Kanye's new album is supposedly going to be called Bully.
Bully?
Yeah, like his new album's like title is going to be called Bully. Do you feel like Kanye's a bully?
In his early career, he was a bully in the industry. Facts.
What do you mean by that?
His beef with 50 Cent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Who else could do that to 50, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it would not be on some street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't on no street shit. It was on
some music shit.
Right,
like,
right.
In the industry, in the early part of his career, even in the middle of it, like the crescendo of his career,
right, because they dropped on the same day.
He was a bully for real. Like he had dropped something. The Taylor Swift, bro. Look at that. Look at what he did with Taylor, bro.
Yeah, that's bullying. Bullying a girl is nuts.
That's some bully shit. Like he is a bully.
Okay.
He's a bully. He did that to Taylor Swift, bro. Now look at her. He contributed to her being what she is now. Not to say she wouldn't be at the height she is,
right.
But he definitely contributed to that because people felt for her.
So this is what I said.
Angry black man on stage yelling at this little white girl.
Right.
Because you thought Beyonce was supposed to win.
Nuts.
Nuts, bro. You know what
this is what I said on the last pod. Because it was funny when I heard that his album was supposed to be called Bully, I was like, wait a minute, because in 2018, Kanye tweeted, Drake called, tried to threaten me. There would never be a Drake without a Kanye West, so never come out your mouth with a threat. So Drake, if anything happens to me or anyone from my family, you are the first suspect. So cut the tough talk. You trying to be a bully. I never been bullied in my life, and I never will be. That's why I made it this far in a pink polo. So I thought that was like,
I think, but he's
mad ironic.
He's been a bully, but I don't think
he's been bullied.
He's been bullied. He might have been like actually bullied when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? But like,
please listen to, because I know you're a Drake fan, obviously.
Yeah.
His
I'm a music fan.
Certified Lover Boy. Can't even say Certified Lover Boy no more without thinking of Kendrick's line.
Certified pedophile.
That's wild. Wow. But on that album, he got like an 8 a.m. like on Pathway Drive or something, or like something like that. It's like his address or whatever, because Kanye leaked his address or whatever. So after that, he made a song. Good God, called what? I can't hear you. What's it called?
You know her.
Okay. What's it called? Yeah, he dropped it on the album. It was basically he was addressing Kanye, like the whole either half of the shit or the whole shit is about him. That shit was like so intricate of a diss and whatnot, but without saying like, because when Drake disses, he'll be saying no names or whatever. So it's just funny to see Drake or Kanye to come back with an album called Bully when he's felt bullied and threatened by, like he said in the tweet, Drake tried to threaten me. So it's like, if you're a bully and you've never been bullied, why are you feeling threatened by Drake?
This isn't the first time he's beef with Drake, is it? But earlier, it was like 6-8 years ago when him and Kim first broke up type shit.
I guess that was rumored too, like the Kiki Do You Love Me shit.
He went on Facebook or Facebook Live or Instagram Live ranting about it, talking about some Drake, keep your fucking name out my mouth, keeping your fucking my wife's name out your mouth. You don't remember this shit? He was ranting. So like, this is not the first time.
Yeah, they've definitely had some ongoing beef.
You know Kim, bro. Come on, man. She's that whole family. Yeah, I'm convinced they're witches. I ain't gonna lie.
That's hilarious.
Kardashians is witches.
That's hilarious. Darius is the guy for the hot takes.
All right, hot take. Kardashians is witches. That's fine. That's fine. They didn't get all of them during them Salem witch trials. They escaped. All right. But
that Kris Jenner effect.
Yeah. Listen. They I think they orchestrate a lot of the shit, a lot of the beef. Not orchestrated, but like play a part in it. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes feel a way about women. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're baby, especially when kids get involved and they feel like they got a family. Like it happens.
Yeah, women have played a lot of a part in Drake's beef, like with ASAP.
Yep.
He brought up he brought up Push T's girl, wife, whatever.
Yep, and he prides himself in that. Like even with the Kendrick beef, like bringing up his baby mama.
Bring up his
like he prides himself in that. That's like that's his main angle. Like, I'll fuck your bitch though. Like, okay. Like that's his main angle. Like, okay.
But this is why you wouldn't have this many problems if he was just chilling.
Right, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's and I don't know if that just came with the money or if he's always been like that.
Definitely came with the money. Like, bro, you remember before the money, he was on Degrassi.
Drake
classic. That's old Drake too.
That's old school Drake right now.
I don't know if they can hear that, but that's right on time. That's so funny.
And she cried to me, so I cried too. And my stomach was soaking wet. She only 5'2".
And
Now talking
now,
about his mom and shit. Like,
and now Trey Songz is got him hella cases. So
right. Oh my God.
shit didn't age
You
well.
see what I'm saying, bro? Like, I don't know.
Everything comes to light, guy.
So, like, yeah. Woo. Listen, man, the industry get deep. Because, like, people at them levels, they only want to be with other people at them levels. That's why they go to that. That's why they go to Diddy parties, because they only want to mingle with people at that same level. You know what I mean? To maintain the social status. So like, that shit get wicked when they go like that. You know what I mean? Because then one person goes down. All right, well they did this. They did this.
Who do you think? Who do you think if Diddy starts snitching? This is another thing I like mentioned out one of the other pods. Who do you think is going down next if he starts snitching?
If Diddy starts snitching. If Diddy starts snitching, who's going down? I think Diddy is enough of a business mogul and a businessman to not snitch.
You think he's gonna take that shit to the head?
Not to the head, but he got good lawyers. He's paid. This case is gonna get fought just like the Thugger case right now.
Them niggas they not caring about his lawyers. He in there. He trying to put up bonds. They not hearing that. None of that.
I know. I understand. But this case is gonna be long and drawn out.
Yeah, because what's it called? He's got mad lawsuits. He's not even like one or two, like mad, like 20 something, 30 something.
So I don't know, man.
It's tough.
I guess it'll be big people in the industry is what your best guess would be.
You think Jay-Z gonna go down? They saying Usher deleted all his tweets off his Twitter, so that's mad suspect.
Yeah, but then he said he like got hacked.
That's some Shannon Sharp saying that he got hacked too, or like he
on accident. Busy.
Whoa,
Uncle's on there getting busy.
I saw someone on a stand-up.
Yo,
a stand-up comedian brought that up, saying that they was claiming that he was gay and all that shit, like to the point where they made him
do that.
They pushed him to like they peer pressure. That shit.
I'm dead. Listen,
that's hilarious.
The industry's crazy. They might have heard what Cat said, but
he's had a hell of a year. Not Cat. I mean, Cat should have had a hell of a year. Cat set off a hell of a like domino effect, but Shannon Sharp,
he's on
had a hell of a year.
Yeah, man, he's on the run too.
He probably went up mad M's.
Yeah, he's doing good for himself. It's good to see him after they did that weird shit on ESPN. Oh man, see, the industry's all weird. All weird.
You just gotta stay away from the parties.
Yes, they want you to stay in line. All right. They want you to stay in line and do the yes master. Listen, how they gonna listen? They got the bangers on back there. I don't know what they got going on back there. They got the old Kanye playing.
I don't even see it. I don't know if it's inside or outside, but
sounds like it's outside.
It does sound, but it's not like right there. It must be like around the corner.
Kanye said there'd be no Drake without him. Ah, man, I don't know how he figure forever.
Yeah, I feel like it's the influence. Like, I think that Drake, like most rappers in that era, looked up to Kanye because obviously Drake came after Kanye and whatnot. So it makes sense. Like, that's like saying Travis Scott. There'd be no Travis Scott without Kanye. But even though Kanye did put Travis Scott on,
that I can see. But like,
everyone I think of, or I guess J. Cole. You can't. I wouldn't say that there wouldn't be a J. Cole without Kanye, but you could definitely say that Kanye, like J. Cole, looked up to Kanye, and Kanye influenced J. Cole.
Yeah, but then he signed to Jay-Z.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's like, so he signed to Jay-Z, but he'll give credit to Nas for inspiring him, Tupac for inspiring him. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's that type of situation. Like, it's the inspiration route.
Yeah.
Yo, do me a favor, guy. I'm gonna give you.
What's his song?
Huh?
On Cole's album.
What about it?
I'm trying to think of what album it was. He was talking about his beef with the label.
He's always doing that.
The one with it's the fucking gold with the crown.
Born Center.
Okay. He's talking about. Fuck the label. Put it out. Friday Night Lights. Blue. That's a classic. Number 2. now the Nas comparisons is coming true. Like, can't believe I let Nas down.
That one, yeah, I was about to guess that.
So I don't know, bro. I get it because now he's independent, right? Now he just Dreamville.
Yeah.
So, and that's what he be pushing. He be trying to get people to do this shit independently and not have to go through people that. But that's all the whole power struggle, right? So you get the power from somebody, from Jay. Jay now gives you the bag. Now you do acting like you better than Jay, and you do the same thing with your niggas at Dreamville. And, you know what I'm saying? So like, all right, yeah, like Boz is cool, but like, is there room for more? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
JID.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, JID is dope, but like, I don't know. It just be it's.
Boss is cool, but
what power does to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that J. Cole is big headed or like he definitely
not at all.
He definitely one of the most humble ones in the game.
Right.
Where everybody else has a lot of pride wrapped into this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he does as humble as he is, he still mentions the fact that he's on, like that's bullshit or whatever. So it's like he's not coming at Jay for that. Right. If anything, he's
still waiting on his album. On Cole's album, he was supposed to drop, and then the beat.
He just dropped the album this year.
I know, but he said he was dropping the follow.
I get it, but he just dropped the album this year, so it's like the guy can't drop like back-to-back albums in the same year.
Which album you talking about? Hold up, you talking about the shit he dropped in the Kendrick beef?
It honestly got overshadowed by that. It was like a mixtape. It was like 10 tracks.
Was it?
What was it? It wasn't. 7 Minute Drill was the diss track.
Yeah, but he deleted 7 Minute Drill, so it's only like 9 or 8 tracks on it now.
Right. So. I don't know what that. Oh, might delete later.
Yeah, might delete later. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, all right.
That's too funny.
And that has some slappers on it too, but like,
right.
I don't know.
I don't know. Out of all these,
I feel like he low-key used that as a feeler to see how the people was feeling, what he would have dropped on.
And now he's on like a little feature run.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the feature run is crazy. The shit he did with T Grizzly.
Right.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is hard. Yeah, I be having that shit on repeat.
Exactly.
The back-to-back shit. That's
Honestly, out of Drake, Cole, and Kendrick, the shit that he's done,
Shot for shot, is that what it's called?
Blow for blow.
Blow for blow.
Yeah,
something for something. Yeah.
Like with his own label, like Drake has his own label, but that shit don't be doing nothing. Yeah. Niggas don't be moving out there. The only one that moves is Party Next Door.
Right.
But Kendrick or J. Cole got Boss, he got JID, he got Ari Lennox, he got a whole crew of people. Some might do better than others, but he still changed mad people's lives in that.
Yeah, Dreamville is definitely one of the more authentic labels.
Right, exactly. So it's like, and Kendrick, I thought Kendrick was he had TDE, like, but he was just a part of that. Like, he's like top dog is the CEO of that shit. Now he's got PG Lang, but like that's not mad people under that. It's just really just him and Baby Keem or whatever. That's his cousin or whatever.
Right.
So it's like, as far as labels and authenticity and whatnot, I feel like he pushes it more, which is ultimately doing more for the hip hop culture, hip hop scene and whatnot. So it's like when his time is done, he'll still have left behind not only his catalog, but like other people who will give you quality catalogs. I don't know about Boss. I feel like Boss is gonna like be out of it the same time Cole's out of it. But JID was just on Eminem's new album on some fire shit.
You don't think that niggas wasn't feeling Drake's response to? Cause he did respond to like all his
to Cole or
to Kendrick's allegations of pedophilia.
Oh, you're not talking about Family Matters. You're talking about the next one. It was like 6. It was like
the Heart Part 6 that he dropped.
Yeah, he was but that's all it was though. It was a response and not even like a diss.
For me, that's what I needed to hear from Drake, was him respond to
the allegations.
You know, that's the most special part of the song.
Yeah.
Because he made a bop out of that, like A minor.
Right.
So he had to respond to that.
But the thing is though, is that he responded in his response was basically like a white flag.
You think it was too cliche?
Not even that it was too cliche. I mean, it was just it's not gonna win you the war.
Yeah, no. What he said.
That's why he didn't respond back, because basically all you did was respond.
Yeah.
If you would have responded and made a fire diss out of it.
Yeah, I see the point of his response.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I get the point. And honestly, did the response do much? Like, I get the point. You responded to it, but that hit that Not Like Us is still gonna ring all summer long, all fall long, until the Grammys or until the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Man, this shit crazy, bro. Shit made me look up the fucking, and it's weird because like, nigga Drake.
How'd you feel about that? I don't mean to cut you off, but you said you mess with Cole's verse on T Grizzly's Blow for Blow.
Mm-hmm.
They was talking about that on the Joe Budden podcast and saying that, like, I guess he was talking his shit, like he's the best rapper type shit, like in his verse, like you just can't fuck with him, blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that after the whole apology, like drawing waving the white flag with Kendrick and whatnot? Because they were saying you had the chance to prove that, but you opted out. So now when you say that, it's kind of like a facade.
The way he said it in the song,
mm-hmm.
he was talking about the young niggas.
Okay.
Like Blow for Blow, trap beats, and he was talking about how these young niggas can't rap with him.
So that was who he was like talking to.
That's how I took it. He was talking about the young niggas coming up in the game, how they can't rap with him. Yeah. I feel like Cole.
That's his lane. That's his lane for real.
He would have made it a third party war, a third party battle. That it wasn't even Kendrick wasn't throwing shots at him. So I feel like it was smart on his part to not participate in that. But because but he still did. He still responded and then deleted it. So like I don't know, bro. I got mixed feelings about the whole situation because like. I don't know, man. Yeah, he definitely had the opportunity to rebuttal and to involve himself more and drop some diss tracks. But then that shit would have been super messy. All three of them just dropping diss tracks based at the other two. Like, I don't know. It wouldn't have been the same battlefield. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about this comment? Someone commented, "I feel that DDG simply could not be himself in Halle's aura without being scrutinized. No disrespect to her, but social media clocked everything he did."
Could not be himself in Halle Berry, in her aura, like around her.
Right, I guess.
Yeah, I could see that. But that's still.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Or you didn't see them as a couple for real?
I didn't see them as. I didn't even really know they was a couple.
Right.
But.
Like if that's the case, then
if that's the case, like if he's saying that, then, or if that's just what they think his body language is giving off while he's around her or whatever.
Right.
Then that speaks to something about him, that he has to deal with. So
that speaks to his security.
Yeah, either his security or something in his character or with their relationship that's going on that's making him feel like he can't be himself or whatever.
Right, because you're gonna get that with whoever you're with, especially if they're like a successful baddie, whatever the case may be is. Yeah. So it's like you gotta be
especially if he was trying to portray himself one way as an artist from.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of ASAP with Riri.
Right.
Because like ASAP obviously is a successful rapper, fashion guy, mogul, whatever you want to call, but he's still not. You wouldn't say he's on Rihanna's level as far as success because obviously she's done ridiculous numbers and whatnot.
Yeah, and again, I don't know how their relationship is, but I mean it seems.
But he's got to be secure with that because that's what comes with that.
Right, you ask for that. To ask for a successful woman, you either got to be a more successful man or a man that is understanding of the role that you're gonna play in that relationship and be okay with that. It's really that simple, you know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna be okay with being with a woman that's more successful than you and you not being the main bag, that don't mean you're not gonna get your own money and be your own independent person. But if you're not at the forefront of the relationship, and you got to know that.
Do you think you could be with a woman that's way more successful than you are?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I would prefer it.
Okay.
You shitting me? I don't want to be the only one with some money.
He said I would prefer it.
That's preferred.
Yo, that's so funny.
Yes,
I feel that.
Yes, get up, go to work. I help you get breakfast ready for you, all that. Yes, sir.
My girl be a stay-at-home dad type shit.
Yeah. My girl make good money, but it's not good enough money. I can stay home. So
Right.
I still got.
She got to level up. She got to get on review status.
I be trying to push her. You know what I mean? I what? You better listen. You better go get that other certification so you can go get that big bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you just like I tell any couple I know, man. Y'all get on TikTok, be Darius and so, and y'all just go, just eat.
I be trying to push her. She's a little camera shy, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Repetitions, reps.
I know. She got the face for it. She could do it.
Yeah, I be seeing like the goofiest couples just got like a million followers just because they love people love couples type shit.
Nah, she's I'll be trying to get her on it. It'll soon
y'all
come.
get there. If she really tries it, I guarantee that shit will go crazy.
Nope. Yeah,
especially with the traveling that y'all do and whatnot.
And so I'm trying to push her. She's not a regular nurse. She's a nurse right now. Registered nurse. I'm trying to push her to do travel nursing. You know what I'm saying? Because they like the way you do it. You can be a little more flexible with your schedule, make some more money.
Facts.
Kind of see the country. You know what I'm saying? How I'm trying to live. You know what I'm saying? With the way I
mean, you're doing it, guy.
Money, then it's gonna be good, man.
I think you living better than a lot of people our age type shit. Like
I try to. That's the goal, because this shit ain't easy. It's hard for everybody. You know what I mean? It's just pick your hard.
Right.
You're either gonna be fucking down and out, feeling sorry for yourself, no food in the fridge, if you got a fridge, you know what I'm saying, or busting your ass, always busy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no time to enjoy this shit.
It's tough out here. I just said to that I saw some that said we were kids when it was the best time to be adults, and we're adults when it's the worst time to be adults.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Man.
That's some bullshit.
Yep.
Niggas was having like $800, $700 rents when we was kids. I was like, yo, where's that at?
Yeah, down south. Not even no more after that hurricane shit.
Jesus.
Shit probably gonna be fucked up down there too. But hey, man, do your best so you can do better. You know what I mean?
Oh, he got gems. He got gems today.
That's it, bro.
Do your best so you can do better. I like that.
No.
Oh, man. What are we? I think we're like an hour in. You got anything else you want to say to the people, guy?
Get outside.
Get outside. Hear some birds chirping before it starts snowing and it's crazy out.
Clean the house before Christmas. You know, don't put that tree up yet. Let that shit go. After Thanksgiving, then you can put it up.
That's a fact.
Love and blessings of all.
Oh, after Thanksgiving, not after the other day after Halloween.
If you want to have your Christmas tree up all November,
that's how I'll be rocking.
All November, all in the way. If you get a real one,
we watching the Christmas movies in November. We listen to the Christmas songs in November.
That's crazy. You got a whole meal.
What we doing for that day
on Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what we gonna listen to Thanksgiving music? Watch Thanksgiving movies?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Thanksgiving football.
On Thanksgiving.
Some good eats. You got a whole. Come on, man. We could do gifts on Thanksgiving too. We don't. It makes more sense to me. Thanks for giving me this instead of, I don't know. Christmas is some weird Catholic shit, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Commercial. I fuck with it.
I feel like we should switch it up. Start giving gifts on Thanksgiving. What that would do is I would disrupt the marketplace, right? That would fuck up all the money, and they would be like, "Oh shit!" Now,
and then they would reroute. They would be like, "Okay."
They would panic. They would move some shit up. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. Well, what's it called?
It's a beautiful world we live in, man.
Yeah, man. Just keep your head afloat. Everything will come to you. That's meant for you, type shit.
I gotta come get my leg finished. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Whenever you're ready.
I gotta get my shit finished.
Whenever you're ready.
I got a couple other ideas of things I want to do. I want to get a Winnie the Pooh. I got way too many ideas. I want to like do it all, not at once, but like I want to get like blended.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah. What's it called? But this has been another episode of 10 Lions Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This shit is live right now, but hopefully people that aren't in the live will see it later on. We'll see how the algorithm blesses me. Darius, appreciate you coming through, my guy.
Always, bro.
Until next time. Sheesh. Oh my God.
That was peace.